I don't understand what's wrong with people nowadays. It's crazy. Even these so-called Catholics, centers, standing up for things that are anti-Christian, anti-life, liberal, anti-Christ, atheists. The Catholic Church is pro-life.
Why don't we ever learn from our mistakes? Why do we keep slapping God in his face? When will we learn the true freedom's filled with grace? Why must we wait until it's too late? I say why don't we ever learn from our mistakes? Why do we keep slapping God in his face? When will we learn the true freedom's filled with grace? Why must we wait until it's too late? What's the definition and the meaning of freedom? All have a right to life, which means even the fetus. From the time of conceiving to natural death, infused soul, God-given breath in a role. As a form of fetus, yes, I highly oppose the disguised eugenics and population control. Whether you're a Democrat or Republican, if you don't stand for life, then you stand for nothing. Politicals holding grudges with agendas of lovers. They choke, hold the innocent like the devil's clutches. I'll be a voice for those who can't speak, but most I'll also be the eyes for those who can't see. No one cares for the poor, the defenseless and weak. Many spiritually enslaved and claim America's free, but all I see is rotten fruit from a rotten tree. The 5 non-negotiables, diabolical deeds. Christ provided us with everything that we need. His body and blood, his word in the church. The meaning of freedom and peace is disobedience and unbelief. The chief cause leaving nations deceased, yes, lost and beat. During tragedy, the nation falls to its knees, praying God please, oh God please. But once the moment passes by, they're back to scandals and lies, singing God bless America, and at the same time everything holy's vanished from the public eye. 40 million babies have died. Who wants a slice of this American pie? Why don't we ever learn from our mistakes? Why do we keep slapping God in his face? When will we learn the true freedom's filled with grace? Why must we wait until it's too late? I say why don't we ever learn from our mistakes? Why do we keep slapping God in his face? When will we learn the true freedom's filled with grace? Why must we wait until it's too late? As I look up to the sky with tears in my eyes, I fervently pray that God will end these darkest of days. Death's all around me, it's a global grave. My country's going down the drain because the way it behaves. Brother versus brother in the kingdom of Abel and Cain. False interpretations of the Constitution say we have a right to slay our own sons and daughters, grandmothers, grandfathers, many martyrs, many sacrificed to the pagan god Moloch. It's so sad, all the injustices, even disabled human beings are being treated like nothing. These people call good evil and evil good. When will it be understood? This state of mind is a mess. I see and hear people, they defending death with teeth like poles and eyes popping out of their heads. They scream, we don't want this country to be blessed, and protest, suppressing the truth. They're calling it the freedom to choose. Wombs turning to tombs. These pro-deathers have some major screws loose. I hear them on the news, bunch of ignorant fools slandering a God with their perverse views. Come against the people of life and you're gonna lose. One way or the other, I dedicate this to Terry Schiavo, her father and mother, sister and brother, downtrodden and plundered. Who with you? And so too the God we're under. Keep your heads up, cause God loves you. Ever learn from our mistakes? Why do we keep slapping God in his face? When will we learn the true freedom's filled with grace? Why must we wait until it's too late? I say why don't we ever learn from our mistakes? Why do we keep slapping God in his face? When will we learn the true freedom's filled with grace? Why must we wait until it's too late?